Hi, everybody, and welcome to hashtag reHip.
Yeah, give it more juice, baby. Hashtag we're back. Hashtag Obi-Wan. Hashtag episode 5.
I think he just likes being the moderator.
Not gonna lie, you gave me that. You gave me it for bite size and our favorites. Now I'm vibing. I'm juicing.
Oh, you're juicing. Okay.
I'm living my life better than all those younglings.
See, what's our rule here at Off Slate Media?
Do we have any rules?
We never tell jokes.
That's not an off.
I don't remember that rule.
We said that one of the That Works episodes, I think.
I think that's worse than Shark Tale, though. That's just this
That's pretty
like
dark.
it's too soon.
It's too soon,
man.
But also,
we just hit stop on the episode, and he's all, "Well, I'm living my life better than the younglings."
Well, also. I say don't tell jokes because before the episode,
what
if they're gonna show? We were kidding because it had that disclaimer.
I wasn't kidding.
No,
I 100% knew that's what that was gonna be.
Show that?
Yeah, actually, I think it was more for how she described being in the situation than it was for actually showing it.
Anyway, in case they forgot what they clicked on, Jared, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about Kenobi Part 5.
Woohoo!
The second to last episode. And, they tend to nail their 5th episode.
They really do.
It's a 6-episode miniseries.
Yeah.
Because this one was good.
Yeah.
Nothing in the show has been overall spectacular, but it's good. And that was one of the better, if not the best episode.
It absolutely, yeah.
It's hard to top that 3rd episode moment. But that was pretty close. We just saw it. Whereas the 3rd episode, it's sunk in.
Mm-hmm.
And as you said, Jake, that 3rd episode has been sinking in really well for you.
Mm-hmm. Although I don't know, watching him grab that transport.
Oh my God.
Oh.
There's something about unbridled in just... I'm blanking on the word right now, but just seeing Vader go ham on people, and apparently he transports. Jake, you're right. That it just, it got my blood pumping, baby. Whoa, pulls it down.
It's interesting the difference between Vader now and like a New Hope Vader, or even Return of the Jedi Vader, where you actually do get the sense that he is the most powerful Jedi, or at least
he was.
You get the sense that what they were saying about him in the prequel trilogy is actually true.
He was the most powerful especially in that fight with Reva. Are you kidding me? He was throwing her around. He was toying with her. He could have beat her any minute he wanted to. He was. Which I'm curious to get to hear what you guys think about. Did you think that he was fighting her because he was remembering that fight scene with Anakin and he wanted to feel like he was winning?
I think it's more if he had a list of younglings that he had to get rid of and he missed one. That's literally what I think it is. He's like, well, we got one left. Let's toy with her and make her feel worse because I'm like one of the most evil things in the galaxy. I literally think it's what it is. He's just like, okay, I knew the whole time, but I needed my use. I have no use for you. Fine, I'm going to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought part of it was because he was remembering that scene with Anakin and he wanted, or with Obi-Wan, and he wanted to feel like he was winning because he obviously lost at the end. Because he lost Obi-Wan. So I thought he's just like, all right, instead I want to feel like I'm winning. And dang, I love how he's so strong. It feels good.
You. Someone had to say it.
Yeah, that's fair. But
yeah, when he ripped that transport down, I was waiting for it to explode, and I was going to say out loud, "Oh no, Chewie was on that one, wasn't he?" Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm telling amazing jokes during these just tooting my own horn, but I'm sorry if I keep interjecting during these episodes. I can't help it.
Jared, I told you I wanted you to repeat something when we were recording because it made me laugh so hard. What was crap. Why am
Because when it was showing Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor fighting and they're de-aged, and one of those scenes, the times we cut back to it, and I just, I'm like, wow. Well, it was you who said it, right?
Huh?
No, you or me. You said something, and I was just like, Jared, can you please say that again?
He still looks like man. You can tell, he's got all the real. He looks 40. The 40-year-old Padawan. The 40-year-old Padawan. Oh, and then you said, I've seen that movie. It's one of those things. It doesn't bug me. I'm fine with it. It's cool to see him finally.
It is. But
then it's like, I'd rather they do this than like super de-age and make it look weird. There's still a little bit something off about it. But again, it's like, okay, he's like 19 in universe at this moment or so. Probably a little bit older than he is because Jake thinks it's pre-Attack of the Clones. He's like 19 in Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then my thought is, okay, we have like an 17, 18-year-old being played by a 40-something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know you mentioned it too, Jake. Them in the light. It was kind of like...
I could have sworn there was a shot when they swing where I saw a bit of a gut.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not a normal 18-year-old. I had a gut at 18, but I just saw it. I go, yeah, he's not 18.
Yeah,
but I'm fine with it.
Oh, it was fine. I will say, though, I don't know why, because like you mentioned it, and it's a very good point of how it didn't look as pristine as I thought when we saw Luke in
Mandalorian.
No, not Mandalorian. Boba Fett. I
See,
thought
people think that looks good, and it's nothing against the visual effects artists. Just something about that uncanny valley thing throws me off. When I saw it, I'm just like, it's better than the end of that Mandalorian.
Well,
season,
yeah,
but also I was like sitting there going, I don't like that.
I mean,
I would have rather they just recast.
But I thought that looked better than this, and maybe that's just because I have more.
Because they're in a forest with like a more yellowish tint, not bright white.
That's also
that's Coruscant, wasn't it?
Yeah, that also could be it. As long as I also have a little bit more of obviously an emotional attachment to Luke over Anakin because of the original movies versus the prequels. But that's a whole thing. Yeah, I thought that looked a little bit better, but it's what it is. What it is.
None of it looks bad.
No, it did not.
It's not Tarkin in Rogue One.
Yeah, it's not that.
Again, how does a movie like Blade Runner 2049 come out within a year of that and look infinitely better with a fraction of the budget?
I have no idea, honestly.
Like in Blade Runners. And to their credit, it's a room with changing light, so that makes it harder. But also, it's not brightly lit. Whereas Tarkin, it's not all brightly lit. But that first shot. But when he turns around and in the theater, I'm, oh!
I remember I don't know if I said that out loud, but I remember thinking that just didn't. Yeah,
it's one thing when it's de-aging. It's another thing when the actor's been dead at that point for 22 years.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And they resurrect him. It's like, just recast him. For Pete's sake, just recast him. It's okay. We don't have to de-age or recreate everybody. It's okay.
It's not okay. Everybody must remain the same and never change.
Okay, speaking of remaining the same and never changing, Jake, I know you said this before we went on. Reva, she might be my new favorite character
in the show.
In the show,
yes. So the first 2 episodes, I know we're only at 5.
It feels weird.
It doesn't seem like I should have changed my mind that quickly, but it's just it's not that I didn't like that she was there. It's just the way that the prequels portray the sort of Sith Inquisitor attitude is emo as hell. And I hate it.
Were you an emo back in the day?
I think that might be why I hate it.
You look at it and you go, I used to act like that. I hate that I acted like that. Like one of those things.
Kind of.
I don't know. I also thought, at least in the beginning, to what you were saying, she's more emo. She felt kind of one note. Which obviously...
It was goofy direction, too, at the beginning.
There's also the idea that we have... And I know this is not a fault of the show, but we have no idea who this person is, or like she's just angry for no reason.
And now at this moment, we've gotten all that reason.
We've gotten the reason, and as we've gotten the reason, either her performance had the edge taken off of it, or we understand her more. So we like, okay, this makes more sense. She's more human and less just rage. Mm-hmm. And I didn't, those first two reminded me a lot of why I didn't like the Anakin performance in the Revenge of the Sith, because he's angry, but there's no real reason to be angry. Like,
he was just angsty for the sake of being angsty.
Yeah, and like you said, I was kind of like that when I was a kid. So
we all went through those phases.
You're thinking the Attack of the Clones thing, like, he doesn't think already. He's holding me back! And he throws a little tool, throws a little hissy fit.
We all go through our angsty phases. It's fair. It's absolutely fair.
Yeah, all of us. No.
I'm sure you had at least some kind of.
How does Joel McHale say it in Community? I went through my angsty phase, but I haven't picked up my guitar since I turned 30, so...
I didn't really have an angsty phase. I just kind of had a goober phase that never ended.
Still in the middle of that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just that is true.
I never really did. I don't know why. Not to talk about me, but that's probably why when that happens, if I do get angry, it's more of a, why are people acting like that? Not a, I know why people act like this and I hate it. It's more of a, why are they acting like that?
I don't know, just sometimes you feel angsty. You just want to go emo. Yeah. You want to listen to Fall Out Boy and Green Day and go, wah, 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 wah.
I can listen. Listen to that.
But I don't. No, you gotta go more emo than that. You gotta go Dashboard Confessional.
Okay.
You want to be the true emo
Mayday
boy.
Parade.
Did you say Beyblade Parade?
Mayday Parade.
Oh man, I was excited.
Man, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to say that's a deep cut, but man, is that a bad cut?
Oh, back in the days. Oh, Lordy.
I was going to say about Reva's performance when you were talking about that. The first two episodes felt like Dune 84, and the last couple episodes felt like Dune 2021.
You mean like she's Zendaya or something?
No, just
she had way more airtime than Zendaya.
Where you go... It was good.
That one was actually
just because now it's like everyone is really good in the new Dune, and all like think Chalamet scene of you turned me into a freak, and it hits right there. Mm-hmm. But then you watch Dune 84 and you have Sting yelling, "I will kill him," because that's how she was acting in these first two episodes. I was like,
yeah,
like the end of her words and sentences were doing like this upward, like whoo, like that. I was like,
I didn't actually.
What is this?
I didn't actually think about that, but that's a good comparison.
Because then now, like, another thing that Star Wars just rips off of Dune, I guess.
Well, it was heavily inspired by it, so
everything is heavily inspired by Dune.
That is true.
Dune was like the first thing.
That is very true.
Yeah, there was nothing before.
No, nothing before Dune.
Nothing before Arrakis. Then the spice started to flow, and we have the Obi-Wan title screen.
Yep, it's the reverse Endgame as you pinned it.
No, the reverse Infinity War.
Oh, Infinity War, my bad.
That actually happens.
I feel pretty good.
Also, why do they have a crate full of lightsabers and they do nothing with them?
Okay, listen, I was trying to tell you.
Say about training.
Nobody is trained.
How about Finn? Finn picks up a lightsaber. He's untrained in Force Awakens.
Canon.
That's canon.
But Finn was also a little bit of Force sensitive, which they never.
In the first movie, not in the second two.
But then he brings it up in the third one, and he's like, "Wait, I have to tell you something." We're like, "Oh, what is it?" No, he never does.
Oh, that's right. He never actually said it.
He's like, I have to tell you something. When we get back or whatever, I'm like, okay, what is it? And then the movie ends, they go,
they never said it.
We never finished that.
So he was kind of, sort of. No, I don't know.
You have the most powerful hand-to-hand weapon in the universe.
And they're
but you have to be trained, Jake. That thing is so powerful.
Luke wasn't trained.
I know, and they had to train him.
Han wasn't trained.
Han never used a lightsaber.
Yes, he did.
No, he
He cut open the tauntaun.
Oh,
that's
How does that not count? He literally turned it on.
That's all he had to do with those stormtroopers.
How do you know he didn't use it when Luke was asleep to like cut the bread? Maybe off that bread beast one of you thought it was.
Okay.
Oh, the kid's asleep. Ooh.
Okay.
That's good bread.
My God. Listen. Slicing. Let me speak and don't make fun of the way I say things. Him casually slicing things is a lot. I don't know. My hand just jumped. You're so mean. I was trying to say him casually slicing a tauntaun.
The Addams Family.
He's doing this now. He's doing this. So you gotta sit on your hands.
Not to move my hands when I talk.
Gesture, but you're going. Just audio listener, just swinging his arm up and down like this, like he's spanking the table.
Animated when I get into it. I'm trying to say, him casually slicing takes a lot less skill than fighting stormtroopers. Nobody can just pick up a lightsaber and start fighting. You're gonna actually cut yourself in half.
If you're in that hangar and people are coming to kill you and you see a weapon right there and you know what it is, I'm picking that up. I don't care if I'm trained. I hold it in front of me.
The only thing I'll say to Dickey's point.
That's not going through your head. You're scared. Sorry, Jake, but you're scared. You're going to grab whatever you can to defend yourself.
The only thing I'll say to Dickey's point is there is something in the expanded universe too where lightsabers won't fire for the people that don't own them.
That's actually that's expanded universe and it
doesn't count anymore.
And Han straight up used Luke's. In the five.
Cut that tauntaun open.
My God.
Boom.
Oh.
It's just like baseball, hitting a laser back at a stormtrooper, just like baseball.
It's just like
Didn't Vader also open Luke's in episode 6?
Well, I don't know.
When Luke turns himself in, and then he puts it away. You think he's gonna? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, fine.
Anyone can use anyone's lightsaber whenever they want.
Okay, fine. I give up. You guys win this point. We win.
Eat dirt.
Star Wars is stupid.
And I love it.
Oh, my God.
Okay. This episode wasn't stupid.
It was a good episode.
Remember what we said about,
I love them.
About like...
I know.
Remember what we said about a lot of it's stupid, but there are moments and episodes that are really serious and good at that. Go ahead. What were you saying? Sorry.
I know we've said it before, but I just love the way that they have changed how they portray Vader, both with like the camera movement and like just he doesn't even try and just all the crap happens around him.
He's so much more aggressive, and that's what. I know we mentioned the extended universe, and I know it's hard. You can't have the whole thing be canon, obviously, but.
Sure you can if you try hard enough.
I think they are starting to try that hard. But what I like the most about that stuff is when we do get to see Vader aggressive. Because everything about him being the most powerful person in the whole galaxy and just mowing fools down, whether it's younglings or not, is fun to watch.
Why does he keep talking about it?
Because it's kind of funny. Okay, it's dark. Okay. It's obviously
the
dark.
3 line delivery is funny because it's Ewan McGregor holding back laughter and killing. But when you're seeing it like that, that's not funny.
Okay,
we were laughing because we couldn't believe
that is true. That is true.
Gosh.
I know. It's hard for me to separate like how crazy that like I was crazy entertained, but it was very dark as what was happening.
How did you not sense that she was alive? It's a nitpick.
He
it doesn't
is
matter.
Supposed to be the most powerful. For that matter, how does he not sense that that's his own daughter?
That's true.
That is a very good point.
Like she's in this. Like I get if like she's off of a planet that he's not on,
but in theory, she flew up right next to him, and not in theory. That is what happened.
Well, I was just gonna say if he's so focused on Obi-Wan, that makes sense.
They did kind of say that.
I'm talking Order 66.
Oh,
if he's trying to kill everybody, couldn't he sense if someone was still alive right next to him?
I mean,
you don't think
Star Wars is stupid.
What's one of the zombie rules? Double tap. Just make sure.
I don't think they.
Terrible.
I don't think.
I'm just saying, like,
he's just gonna walk it down, just go.
It's hard when it's like, I can understand if you're like hiding from like stormtroopers, but you're hiding from one of the most powerful people in the galaxy who can sense if you're alive. And how did you just hide under a body?
I mean, that's fair.
It's a nitpick and it doesn't hurt anything. I was just curious. It's like, okay, I'm fine with that. How did he not notice? I mean, whatever.
I mean, and how does he not know exactly where Obi-Wan is all the time?
Because he's sad.
Because if he's able to stop a transporter, how can he not just feel that?
I mean, it's never like the Force has really never been defined. So I'm guessing that's kind of why.
Midichlorians.
I'm still hoping for that Qui-Gon.
You're right. I was shocked. This gotta be episode 6, right? Right?
Okay, it's
gonna be episode 8.
They're gonna let us down.
There's
They always do.
I know they do.
I'm getting ready to be hurt.
There's no way Qui-Gon's not going to be in this.
They made a point to have Yoda saying
exactly,
to commune with your master, I will teach you.
Exactly.
And they had that first couple of bits in the first couple episodes where he's like, Qui-Gon, what do I do? What do I do?
Exactly. There's no way possible they don't get Liam Neeson back. I'm just saying that right now. There's no way he's not going to pop up in episode 6.
I mean, they got him back for Clone Wars.
Exactly. And I love Liam Neeson. He's not the busiest man right now, so I'm sure he has the time.
He's about as busy as Zach Braff.
Yeah.
No, Zach Braff had that commercial. And he was in this show. Zach Braff's been in this show more than Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah. Ugh.
I understand a word he said. I'm just laughing to make him feel better. So I really have no idea what you said.
I don't want to say what I said.
Okay.
Do we have anything else?
Not really.
I feel like I'm trying to think of.
I feel like they're gonna let us down in the last episode.
I mean, it's just that classic Disney Plus thing. There's 6 episodes is just too short.
You say that like it's a Disney Plus thing, but it's a Marvel thing. Because like The Mandalorian,
that's true.
The Bad Batch. That was like
season
18.
7 of Clone Wars.
Yeah,
that was 12 episodes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, but regardless of what next week's episode is going to be, I'm excited. I'm so excited to see what it's going to be. I am.
We'll see if it's something. Is this goodbye to Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan once and for all? Or
I mean, I know he wants to come back. Ewan likes playing this character, but how much more can you say with him? Like, they haven't even said, like, that's the thing is, I think a lot is riding on this last episode because as up to this point, I don't really see the point in this series. It's enjoyable to watch. I like watching Obi-Wan.
Yeah, we haven't really learned that much.
But there hasn't...
Does it really have to add something to the universe?
No, but why does...
I mean, when you have this important of a character, what kind of is the bridge?
That's the thing is,
between
like,
everything?
Disney knows, like,
one of them at least.
They absolutely know how much people love the character of Obi-Wan. So, like, I guess, I mean, I like this show so far. I do, but I just thought we would get a little more.
I was going to say, to be honest with you, this show is just an excuse to fill a plot hole, kind of like Rogue One.
But what plot hole?
What happened in the desert?
What happened in the desert is he was getting bread off the monster every day and feeding his animal because he didn't want his animal to die.
No, it's just supposed to show how caring he is.
Look how caring he is. That's funny, Dickey.
It was showing how caring he was, just saying.
It's not.
I mean, it is caring that he doesn't want him to die.
Yeah.
But it's probably mostly because he didn't want him to die while he was riding him home and get lost in the desert.
To feed.
That's fair. Okay, so really quick, I want to ask, what do we think is going to happen? Because Reva now knows about Luke.
Again, though, how could she possibly know that he was that Luke is the child of Vader?
Okay, she's not going to know that, but she knows.
But why go after him if he's not?
Because he's important. And I think she's, at least to me, after that scene, she's officially swapped sides.
Here's what she does. She heals herself like Rey heals people in Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, that's a thing now.
She goes to Tatooine and she attacks Luke, and then Owen and Obi-Wan defend him, and Owen finally respects him, and they share a kiss. And then China bans the show. The end.
Oh, it would be. Oh no, I can't say that.
That would be pretty funny.
Do we have anything else, or do we want to wrap this up?
I was just curious as to where you guys thought it was going to go with Reva.
It's going to go like that. Verbatim of what I said.
Exactly, just like that.
Oh, yep. No. I think there is one difference. After they kiss, Owen is going to roast him about the kiss.
You kiss better than Anakin ever did.
Oof.
Jake, you got your little napkin to... Oh, there it is. Read off the socials.
I can't reach it. There we go.
Where can you find us, Jake?
On Facebook. Also on Twitter. Instagram. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts,
all the places,
and YouTube.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting anything, Jay?
Wait, I feel. Oh! I felt a little twinge in my funny bone. How do I quell this? How do I
TikTok?
That's funny. That's just what me funny bone needs.
That's funny that we forgot because it's so funny.
Tickle.
Well played. Well played.
Well, anyway,
never gets old at all.
Well, anyway, thus concludes the part 5 for the Kenobi series on our new series #reHip.
Woo!
We'll see you for part 6 after we've been let down. Goodbye.
Bye.
#see you later.